Hi everyone, welcome to Automation Upskill. In this video, we are going to learn about the star programming concepts in an interview point of view. Interview point of view means we are going to understand the question and we are going to answer the question in a logical way, which doesn't means we are going to memorize. Okay, let us start. This is the star pattern concept we are going to work on. So first step, what I have told is we need to understand the question. So how we can understand the question is we need to watch this question very clearly, how the star has printed. So there are rows and columns in a star pattern program. Row is a horizontal one, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 rows are there. And the columns are the vertical one, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So here what we have understood is there are 5 rows and 5 columns. Okay. And in all the 5 columns, stars are not printed. Okay. So when the stars are printed based on the row count. For example, there is a 1 row, 1 star and 2 rows, 2 star. In 3 rows, 3 star. So 4 rows, 4 star, 5 rows, 5 star. Based on the row count, the number of stars printed are same. So row count is equal to the number of stars count. That is what we have understood. So we need to write a logic in a such a way. So since there is a certain repeated actions are going on and with a certain number of conditions, for example, this star number of rows is 5 and number of columns are 5. So we are having some limitations. So based on that, we can use for loop. So first I will create one for loop. Less than or equal to, here I equal to 1 I will give, which represents the row number 1, and I equal to 5, which I will give maximum number of rows is 5. Okay, and I plus plus. Okay, we can give this 5 as a row length also. So I will keep it as here and row length equal to 5. This is how we are going to use here row length which we have given. What we have to do in each row, we need to print 1 star and we need to move to the next line, and we need to print 2 stars and we need to move to the next line, and we need to print 3 stars and we need to move to the next line. So this for loop, what is the purpose is we need to move to the next line. That is the purpose of this first for loop. Let us print, for example, hi. So this is the output which we are getting. There are 5 high printed, which is next to the line. But we no need this high, but we need to print next to this. Keep this as empty sysout. Okay. And we are going to add another for loop, which will print the star. Okay. J equal to J less than or equal to, here we need to give the condition. Here the condition is I, since I is the row number. Okay, so row number of stars we need to be print is equal to the row number. So we are giving J less than or equal to I and J plus plus. Here sysout star. So now it will print the stars. Let us check. Star operation. Okay. The output which we have got is not what we have expected. So there is some mistake here. Can you check what was the mistake? This is how approach what we are going to do. Now you are understanding what is the purpose of this for loop, and we are having another for loop, and what is the purpose we are going to use it. But there is some mistake. What is the mistake? We can cleanly watch, like there is a ln. So here we no need ln. This ln will move to the next line. We need to print the star in the same line, right? So we can remove this. Sysout will move to the next line. Let's check. Yeah, this is the output we need, right? So here, if you want to understand, I will put breakpoints and I will explain. Okay, I will run as a debug mode here. Okay, this is a debug mode. Now here row length is equal to 5, which is the input which we have gotten, and we can move step over. This is a step over action which you can do. So here the I is equal to 1 and j is also equal to 1. So the condition is equal to true. So it will move on inside and will print 1 star. And it will move up here, j will become to j plus plus, and it won't be equal to the 1. 2 will not be equal to the 1. So it will come out of the for loop and it will move to the next line. Okay, now the for loop has been moved to the super for loop. In that we will be incrementing the I value to I plus plus. So now I will become 2 and j will become again 1 and it will go inside. So it will print 1 star, and now j will increase to 2. 2 is less than or equal to 2. So condition is true. So it will print another star. So now j will become 3 and 3 is less than or equal to 2 will become false. So it will come out of the for loop and it will move to the next line. Similarly, it will repeat the third for loop. For example, here I will become 3 and j will become again 1. J is equal to 1 and number of stars it will be printed is 3, since 1 first star and j plus plus will become 2. So second star, and 3 is equal to 3, condition is true. So it will come inside and will print third star. Now 4 is less than or equal to 3, condition will become false. So it will come out of the for loop and it will print the next line. Similarly, it will repeat. So let us run this code fourth line, fifth time. Yeah, this is what the output which we are expecting. This is the way we need to understand the program, which we are not going to memorize it, and this will help whenever we can try to do different logics also. This is the one kind of star pattern we have seen. There are many types of star pattern. We can see those kind of star patterns in the upcoming videos. Thank you.